All right, guys. We're just going to jump right in.
Fuck, no,
Oh,
too early.
okay, so Eric, last
yeah.
tribal council, you were only here for a little bit, and then you played an advantage, and you left. What was it like getting back to camp and everyone filling you in on the instant tribal and the tribal that you'd missed?
I was like, oh, tribal's going on like kind of longer than normal. I was like, I guess like maybe something big went down. Then they told me that it was an instant, and I was just so relieved because I mean, people have told me I would have gone at one of the two tribals. So it's nice
David
knowing
and
that I at
Cayden
least
are
brought
whispering.
myself. What?
David
Rocky
and
was
Cayden
saying
whispering. You're good.
Oh, sorry.
You're
good.
But so like it's nice to know that I saved myself from possibly from two tribal councils, and I at least got myself one extra day in the game.
Mm-hmm. Zach, there was a lot of craziness last night at tribal council. It was the first merge tribal, and then it was like a forced instant tribal where you had very little time to talk. Has that kind of changed dynamics back at camp?
I think it definitely, we were all kind of waiting to see where people actually would like throw their stones at. Like it was all hearsay before the very first tribal, and after the first tribal, I think that it kind of showed where people like lied the first round.
Drew, give me 1 second. David and Logan are whispering. David and Brandon are whispering. Brandon and Logan are whispering. And Simona and Logan are whispering.
Not the whispers.
Also,
it.
remember,
You're good.
guys, if you're whispering like a group, Rocky will call you out. Okay. So, Julie, do you feel like after last tribal council, lines have been drawn amongst the group?
Kind of. I just think it depends on your mindset of, do you want to go to the end and lose, or do you want to get to the end and win?
Andre, so you guys returned last time. Were there a lot of conversations back on the Discord?
There was a ton of, especially with trying to fill Eric in on what happened. And just that there was a divide, and seeing that people are just willing to lie to everyone's face at any given point, and it was just,
Brandon, last tribal council, your name was thrown out amongst other names that were thrown out. It seemed to be very vocal who was the target and what names are on the table. Is this tribal council the case? Do people know what names are on the table?
I actually don't think so. I mean, for me, I didn't even know my name was brought up until the public vote, which I didn't think I would ever be so grateful for, but I kind of was. So I think things will get revealed within due time, but for now, I think things are still a little bit in the unclear.
Also, while I was asking that question, I completely forgot the twist. I completely forgot the thing. Rocky, can you randomize yes or no really quick to see if
it's not my fault. Don't blame me.
Right now?
Don't blame me.
See, Brandon, this
1 second.
I was answering a question.
We were trying to avoid it.
Okay. I think
while I was asking him the question, I was like, wait a minute, I'm stupid.
I think my name should be off the randomizer since I brought it up. So just do yes or no first, and then
yes or no
then
first.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
It's no.
All right, guys.
Period. Ended your twist.
Okay, so hang on. Before you can question, then Julie and Simona are whispering, Logan and Zach are whispering, David and Logan are whispering, Simona and Logan are whispering, and David and Andre are whispering.
What the?
So then to edit my question, no, I think things are going to be unclear.
Okay, thank you. Cayden, there's a lot of whispers going around. A lot of people are talking right now at Tribal Council. Is that a bit nerve-wracking, knowing there's a lot of last-minute conversations?
Oh, absolutely. It's nerve-wracking, especially when you know that you're in the minority and there's a group of 7 against a group of 4. It's kind of exhausting because nobody's really whispering to any of us because nobody wants to include us in on their plans, and they're going to try and pull up a blind side or whatever happens tonight. So, yeah, it's very worrisome.
Simona, as Cayden was speaking, you were nodding along. Was that agreement about the minority of 4? Where do you lie in that?
No, I just think it's funny because, like, I didn't really get approached with like any plans, you know. It's like if you really want to try and make an effort to flip the script and like get me to vote with you, like give me a different name. And if you don't do that, like I don't know what you expect from me.
Mm-hmm. Jay, Simona says, I wasn't really approached with any alternate plans tonight. Are you in that same boat? Have you really not been approached about alternate plans?
No, people have talked to me about a lot of different things. So, and we just have to see where everything lies tonight.
Simona, is that a bit nerve-wracking for you, considering you said, I wasn't really approached, and then someone else says, well, I seem to have a lot of different offers.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome, Drew. I would say that. Yeah.
Okay. Derek, would you agree with the, statement earlier that the people from Original Red seem to be on the bottom?
Yes, and I don't understand why. 'Cause I got what I wanted last week, and yet we're still targets. So that just pisses me off, and I made it very clear. And I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous because people say that they're not gonna vote me, but I know for a fact there's really good liars here.
Derek,
Literally, really good liars.
Derek, this whole entire day you're going
Wait,
around.
who's saying I can't like.
It's Andre.
Oh, okay.
You're going.
I can't see.
About being nervous and about you getting votes, and many people have reassured you you're not tonight. I don't know why it's just like.
I think you cut out for me a bit. I couldn't really hear what you said.
I couldn't.
Yeah, me either.
Well, wait for him to come back in then. Cayden
Drew
and Andre are
teased.
whispering. Eric and Jade are whispering. Simone and Zach are whispering. David and Zach are whispering. And Logan and Zach were whispering. I missed that one. Okay.
Did you want to repeat that, Andre? What you said?
I said that he's been going around talking to everyone, saying that he's nervous and like causing this paranoia around him, when many people have reassured him that it's probably not going to be him tonight. There even is a clear majority right now.
Okay. Derek, what does that do for you when someone says, okay, I hear that you're nervous, but we've told you over and over again, it's not going to be you. What runs through your mind hearing that?
That they're just trying to comfort me just so that I can get blindsided when the vote comes.
Mm-hmm. All right. David, is there concerns this tribal council that maybe that dynamics will shift from what they were the last time?
I think there's always concerns. Everyone here, as much as they tell each other, you got your back. Everyone here knows. I mean, there's only one winner at the end, so I think everyone's trying to, make slight adjustments and little moves. And it's concerning. You don't know where people's heads are at.
Mm-hmm. Logan, you're probably the only one tonight that should be feeling safe, considering you won the necklace. But that same argument, you are trying to make sure that going forward you're in a good spot. So does having the necklace kind of give you the ability to maybe say things and be a little bit bolder than what you typically would like to?
Yeah, I feel like normally having the necklace definitely gives the person more power to kind of do what they want to do for that vote, because they don't have to worry about flipping on them. But for me, I'm trying to set myself up with the people who I trust for the future votes. So I feel like if I go too out there, it's going to be somebody that I trust that goes home. It's definitely just a tricky situation right now.
Right. Eric, does it still seem to be original tribes, original teams sticking together, or are people starting to maybe want to stray away from the groups?
I really think it's still team versus team, and it's really annoying because I'm really just been backed into a corner. Like, everyone was just coming after me for the friend group, and then they got the friend group out, and now everyone's coming after me because I'm with OG Reds. It's like I can never really get myself out of this situation, and it's very obvious that it's team versus team. And I just want to say that if a red goes at this tribal, the rest of this game is 100% predictable. I guarantee I can predict every single boot from the rest until the final three if a red leaves this tribal council.
Zach, it appears to be that people are kind of making these statements about, this original team or that original team, but nobody's really saying a specific name on the table. It appears to be a lot more quiet tonight. What's the reasoning behind that?
That was a two-part question, but the first thing I would say is that I think that there's still that color divide because you want to have people that you can trust and people that you've been with through half this game. Yes, we were preset randomly on tribes, but it's like you play immunities with them, you go through tribals with them, so it's like you kind of trust them over people you haven't seen half the game. And that's not on anyone's fault, I would say. Like, it's not like you chose which tribe to be on unless it was the swap. But what was the second part of the question?
I don't know if I can remember it.
Why is it so quiet tonight?
Yeah, why are the names not on the table? Why don't we know what the names are?
I think names aren't on the table because of idols. And I'll just be honest that everyone always is like tiptoeing around the idols. And there's 4 of them out there. It just, who has them, we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, hang on, Drew. Sorry. While this is going
on,
on, Brandon and Jade are whispering. Eric and Andre are whispering. Julie and Simone are still whispering. Simone and Zach are still whispering. Andre and Logan did whisper. I missed it. Brandon and Logan were whispering. Eric and Jade are whispering. I missed it. Okay.
All right. Cayden, what is the benefit of maybe keeping some of the OG Reds? If they seem to feel like they're in a minority, what would be the benefit of pulling some of you guys in? As for Cayden, you're good.
I think it would be a huge benefit to keep us around. There's only 4 of us, and all of us made it clear. We're willing to work with anyone to get us to the game. Nobody's giving us any kind of.
Hey guys, really quick. If you're not talking, can you mute really quick? We're just gonna do that because there's a lot of noise.
And I feel like whenever we try and work with someone, they don't give us any kind of opportunity. And we've literally made it so clear. We are willing to work with anyone to survive. It is the absolute truth. There's no lying in that. And after this, there's going to be 3 of us left, and there's going to be 7 of them left. And yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I add in something to that?
Yeah, go for it.
Cayden, the other night on Discord, like, you and I, we had our conversations, and I wanted to work with you, and I pulled you aside, and I was like, hey, like, listen, this is a merge. This is a time for new opportunities in this game. And then after I wanted to, like, work with you, you voted for me. So I did, like, give you that chance, and I want you to know that.
No, I'm aware of that, but the thing was, this whole majority group lied right to my face and said the vote was Chapman, and you guys said that I had to earn trust, when that shouldn't even be a thing coming into the merge. People should be willing to work with whoever, but every single person was working based on their OG tribe. There is no lying in that. It is the absolute truth. Nobody gave anyone an OG Red the truth or a chance. And also, let me just say, the only reason that Blue was with the OG Green tribe was because you and Jade's pre-existing relationship. That's all I'm going to say.
Not you saying us having a pre-existing relationship, Cayden.
So did Chapman and I. Chapman and I were friends before this game. He voted for me twice.
Like one of the only people I didn't know outside of this game. So y'all want to throw around social relationships and me having always a social game, but I'm just being myself. I'm not playing to be.
You made it explicitly clear in our private DM that you felt betrayed that we went after Brandon because it was a personal attack against you. So don't act like you didn't.
I never said that. See, I never.
You literally said that, Jade. You said it. Don't even lie.
Please
don't lie to everyone right now.
Okay.
You said that straight clear.
So Cayden. Is the original blue? Is the original red 4 going to vote together tonight?
I think we kind of have to because there's no other people willing to work with us. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be you tonight. Oh, it's going to be Derek tonight. Oh, it's going to be Eric tonight. Nobody's giving us any fucking answers. So we have to work together. No questions about that. Sorry.
Okay.
I love the energy. Keep it up. I'm a fan.
Julie, an interesting point is brought up. Are people looking at others' relationships with other players outside of this game and how maybe those could affect the game?
I think so. I mean, I've been told plenty of times that I'm in different duos and trios, but like at the end of the day, I'm here for my coin and my coin only. So.
Okay. All right, and Logan, the teams seem to be, as you know, for now, we never know when that could change, but as of now, it seems like everyone perceives the teams as sticking together. Does that have to do with the fact that, you know, the mutiny twist kept you guys together?
I think that the mutiny definitely like solidified that a lot of teams are sticking together because I personally wanted to go into the mutiny and like, talk to more people, but basically nothing changed after the mutiny. And in fact, I think it made all the teams stronger. So I feel like that the mutiny, everything that came out of that is resulting in what we have now, where it's a lot of people staying loyal to each other.
All right, and hey guys, if you're not talking, please please mute. That was like awful. The sounds. But that being said, I don't know if I have any more things to ask. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say to the group before we get to the votes? All right. You guys have 5 minutes to vote starting now. Rocky, feel free to continue updating on Whispers. And yeah, it's time starts now, guys.
While you are voting, Simona and Logan are DMing. Cayden, Andre are whispering. Julie and Simona are whispering. Andre and Simona are whispering. And Brandon and Logan are still whispering. Eric and Jade are still whispering. And that is really it. The whispering everyone already said.
Can you heart my DM?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Sam, can I have one too?
Yeah.
Was that Brandon who asked?
Yeah.
Or I'll do Brandon's. You do.
Okay. I got Simona.
Oh,
There we go.
I see you, Julie, with the ring light.
No, it's my computer.
Oh.
Because my lights, like my stand-up lights are too bright and it exposes like my rosacea. So I went with the artificial computer light.
Simona and Zach are whispering.
Jade and Cayden are whispering. Eric and Andre are still whispering.
Wow.
Wait, Drew, can I like come back? Cause like my thing is lagging.
Yeah. You can leave and come back.
Okay. Oh my god, wait, hold on, I can't get out.
Well, I'm gonna go. When I'm back, I'll be on the votes.
I'll keep you guys updated on Whispers. Derek, do you need me to like kick you? I think he's still here.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's working now. Oh my god.
And we have the votes. We're just waiting for Rocky to come back and reveal. He'll also. Also, guys, I don't think we're going to do an immunity or anything tonight. I will put up voting times for tomorrow and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys like really want immunity, maybe I can like.
I mean, could we vote if we wanted it tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, like.
I could maybe. I was just thinking I would give everybody a chance to like chill and then for us to get back on a schedule of like tribal and then immunity. But I guess I could put up an option.
It would be nice to get back to like immunity and tribal on the same.
Yeah, I kind of just want to get back to the immunity and then tribal schedule because I don't want to keep doing like immunity, tribal the next day. Yeah, I kind of think I want to do that. Plus, I need to edit tonight. I keep wanting to read my book.
How far along on the book?
I'm on chapter 18. I think I have like 12 more chapters left.
Is it good? I'm on chapter 2.
It's so good.
Can't wait to read more.
Like I couldn't stop I can never stop reading it. I just only really get the chance to read at night, and I keep going until like I'm about to pass out, like until I can't stay up anymore.
So I see the All-Star teas added.
Yeah. All-Stars is actually supposed to start. My original plan was June 1st, which is today, but here you guys are instead. So.
Oh my God.
But All-Stars will start shortly after the end of your season, which probably at this rate won't be much longer.
Is that we're all All-Stars, right?
You guys. Yeah, that's what that means.
Oh my God, guys, 11. Let's make it 11 and put out the other 7.
Okay, everyone, before I go to the votes, y'all know the drill. If anybody has an idol to play it, now time to do so. I repeat, idol call.
Hockey. So I don't really trust anybody in this game, and people really love, I think, to underestimate me. So I'm gonna be playing my idol for myself tonight.
Okay, this is an idol. Any votes cast for Simona will not count. Anyone else?
Rocky.
Yes, Derek.
So I don't feel safe. So I am gonna play it on Eric.
On Eric, okay. And it was cast for Eric. Will not count.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'll go to the votes. First vote. Eric does not count.
You guys really tried it. You guys really fucking tried it. Oh my God.
Second vote. Eric does not count. Cayden. It's one vote, Cayden. Brandon. That's one vote, Cayden. One vote, Brandon. Cayden. 2 votes, Cayden. One vote, Brandon. Brandon, we're tied again. 2 votes, Brandon. 2 votes, Cayden. Cayden. It's 3 votes, Cayden. 2 votes, Brandon. Cayden. That's 4 votes, Cayden. 2 votes, Brandon. 3 votes left. Brandon. That's 4 votes, Cayden. 3 votes, Brandon. 2 votes left. Brandon. We are tied. 4 votes, Brandon. 4 votes, Cayden. 1 vote left.
Be Eric.
Next member sent to the void. Cayden. Cayden, I'm sorry, Cayden. You're eliminated from the void.
It's all
All right.
good. Am I allowed to say last words?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Eric, I love you. Please win this game.
I love you.
You are my number
Oh
one.
my fucking god.
And Derek and Julie, I love you both too. You guys better kill it. Just let me put this out there. David and Logan are playing the best social games here. I respect the two of you guys so much, but they are going to win if you do not take them out. Now the three of them have absolutely nothing. Flip the game with them. Make a move. That is all I'm going to say. Thank you guys so much for letting me play.
I love you, Cayden.
Love you.
Hey,
Call
Logan,
on you
congrats.
For your exit
Oh my
interview.
fucking god.
And everyone else, we're gonna end the call. If you'd like to continue talking, go to Discord. There will be a vote up. I think I'm just gonna stick with immunity tomorrow. There will be a vote up for times to compete tomorrow.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack if it's tonight.